Odds are you're not getting enough protein in every day if you're like a majority of Americans. Because recent reports have shown that a third of adults over the age of 50 currently aren't meeting their protein needs. And even then, the 2/3 of adults that are meeting their protein needs, the recommendations are just far too low. Because the current protein recommendations in America are 0.36 grams of protein per pound of body weight each day. For example, a 150-pound individual would need 50 grams of protein each day according to these guidelines. But something that we're often not told about these guidelines is that this is just the amount of protein each day to prevent disease and muscle wasting. But more accurate and updated science has confirmed that we need closer to 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight each day. That means that same 150-pound individual wouldn't need 50 grams of protein a day. They would need at least 3 times that much at 150 grams of protein each day. That would also mean a 175-pound individual would need 175 grams of protein, and a 200-pound individual would need 200 grams of protein each day. But why is getting in enough protein each day important for our health? Well, for starters, eating enough protein is the number one thing that's going to help you to burn body fat, keep body fat off long term, and help you build muscle and maintain muscle mass as we age. And having enough muscle on our frames as we age is a predictor of longevity. The less muscle we have, the quicker that we're going to die and experience a lower quality of life. But eating enough protein each day isn't just important for our muscle mass. It's important for our gut health, our brain health, our hormones, and our blood sugar regulation. And you might be listening to this thinking, maybe you're one of those people that aren't getting enough protein in each day and you could really up the amount of protein that you're eating. Well, at the end, we're going to talk about the best foods to eat to get high quality protein. And we're going to go over the 4 signs and symptoms to look out for to tell if you are not eating enough protein today. So with all that being said, the first sign that you are not eating enough protein is that you get hungry soon after you eat a meal. Now, protein is the most satiating nutrient that we have. It fills us up. It makes us feel full. It's really hard to overeat a steak. It's really hard to overeat a chicken breast, but you can pretty easily overeat a lot of carbs. Now, depending on your weight, this is going to fluctuate. You should be aiming for around 30 to 50 grams of protein for each meal of the day. This is especially important for your first meal of the day, whether that is 8 a.m. or 10 or noon or 1, your first meal of the day is crucial for eating protein. Because according to a recent study published in the journal Obesity, if you eat more protein for your first meal of the day, you'll end up eating fewer calories and ultra-processed foods throughout the rest of your day. So start your day with a high quality protein. This could be a protein shake. This could be steak. This could be fish. This could be Greek yogurt. Start your day with some high quality protein, and throughout the day, you're going to eat less calories and you're not going to have as many cravings throughout the rest of the day. Now, the second sign that you are not eating enough protein throughout the day is that you are struggling to lose weight and put on muscle mass. One of the number one reasons that people struggle to lose weight in general is the fact that they are just not eating enough protein. As I just talked about, we need far more protein than we're being told we do. We need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day. And this is even more if you're highly athletic. Athletes need maybe 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight each day. Now, if you're new to this, I am a fan of just tracking in the short term. Long term, I'm not necessarily a fan of tracking your calories and macros because that can lead us into a vicious cycle of a lot of different things that we don't want to get into. But if you're new to this, tracking your food in the short term can really be beneficial because you might be thinking that you're eating enough protein. You might be thinking that you're eating enough in general, but maybe you're really not, and you won't know this unless you do track your foods from time to time. Now, talking about protein and its ability to put on muscle mass and encourage weight loss, there's a lot of science that confirms this. According to a 2020 review and meta-analysis, the researchers concluded that a long-term high-protein diet could increase weight loss, reduce the risk of gaining weight back, and help prevent obesity and obesity-related diseases. Why is this? Because when you eat protein, it has a very, very minimal impact on blood sugar. Carbs are really going to spike your blood sugar through the roof, which is going to promote insulin, and it's going to encourage more blood sugar to be stored in your muscles, but also your fat cells. But protein is not going to trigger insulin. It's just going to help your hormones. It's going to help you feel full, and it's going to help you to build muscle mass as long as you are engaging in resistance training. So if you're struggling to lose weight and put on muscle mass, try upping your protein to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day. And if your goal is to put on muscle mass and maintain your muscle mass as you age, which, hint, that should be everybody's goal, then a 2018 meta-analysis found that dietary protein supplementation significantly increased muscle strength and size following a weight training program in healthy adults. And it's worth noting that that study found that anything above 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day was the bare minimum needed to see these results. What's up, guys? Real quick, if you are loving this content, then you are absolutely going to love this new Ancestral protein powder by Ancestral Supplements. This is 100% grass-fed and grass-finished protein powder, the first ever of its kind. This is a beef bone broth protein isolate combined with organs and medicinal mushrooms with just a little bit of salt and sweetened with monk fruit. Now, there's nothing fake or synthetic in here at all. Everything's been third-party lab tested for ultimate purity. There's no artificial sweeteners or anything like that in here. It's completely preservative-free, and there's definitely no seed oils in this protein powder at all. Now, the thing that makes this protein powder super unique is that it's not just a beef bone broth protein powder, but it also combines many different organs like liver, heart, pancreas, kidney, and spleen, along with bone matrix and my favorite, medicinal mushrooms. These medicinal mushrooms include lion's mane for brain health, chaga mushroom for immunity, cordyceps for boosting your athletic performance and the bedroom, and reishi for ultimate sleep and immune boosting properties. These mushrooms are grown right here in the United States, and they are all regenerative organic certified. A lot of companies can claim that their products are regenerative, but this is actually regenerative organic certified. This is a complete protein that's going to support your gut health, immune system, metabolism, and muscle growth, and you're not going to want to miss out on trying this. This is brand new, and we are excited to bring this to you. It comes in both vanilla and chocolate, so get your hands on some today. Now, the third sign that you are not eating enough protein each day, and this is a major one, this is that you get cold often. So many people tell me that they get cold often, and they don't know why. They just get cold all the time. They've always been like that. This is a direct sign that you are not eating enough protein and that you need more protein. Now, there's a viral clip that's gone around that I hope drills this point home. We're going to watch it now.
Okay, I am freezing. What is your secret to not freezing? You eat steak. Dang it. Grass-fed, humane steak. I need to go find some steak.
Go find some steak. That's just funny. I mean, there's a reason that we get cold often. Eating enough protein is that thing that's really going to help your body to warm itself up. Have you ever heard of a thing called the meat sweats? When I go out to a Brazilian steakhouse and it's all you can eat steak and meat, I get hot very quickly after eating all that steak. That's just your body's normal response to eating a lot of metabolically expensive protein, because protein, you burn a lot of calories trying to digest it, which is a good thing, but it's very metabolically active. So protein is going to help to warm your body up because you're using energy to break it down. Approximately 20 to 30% of the calories in, say, a steak are used by the body to digest and metabolize that protein. So you're not actually absorbing all the calories that you're intaking. Say a steak has 300 calories, you're actually not absorbing all those calories because your body's using some of those to actually break down that steak, if that makes sense. So if you're somebody out there that just gets cold often, eat more protein. This could be steak, ground beef, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, raw milk. This could be a lot of high quality protein. This will help you to keep your body warm. This will help to keep your hormones functioning optimally. This will help a lot of things in your life. Now, the fourth and final sign that you are not eating enough protein and you need to up your protein intake, this is that you are snacking throughout the day. It's a complete myth that we need to eat 3 to 6 small meals throughout the day. I don't know whoever made that up, but this is a myth that it keeps our metabolism running. Ideally, we should be eating 2 to 3 hefty meals throughout the day. And these meals should be nutrient dense. Every meal should be protein packed. They should be nutrient dense because this is going to keep us full for hours. And every meal, like I mentioned, you should be eating about 30 to 50 grams of protein. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 30 to 50 grams of protein each meal each day. But if you are snacking, if you feel the urge and need to snack an hour or 2 hours after your meal, if you have breakfast at 8 a.m. and you feel the urge and the need to snack at 10 a.m., this is a sign that you didn't adequately nourish yourself at that last meal. And unless you are highly active an athlete, then maybe you would be needing to snack more throughout the day because your body's just really metabolically active. But for the vast majority of people that aren't high-end athletes, then if you are needing to snack throughout the day, if you are hungry 2 hours after a meal, that's a sign that you didn't adequately nourish yourself or get enough protein in at the previous meal. If you eat a protein-packed healthy breakfast and you have a healthy metabolism, you should be full until mid-afternoon. noon. And then you eat another hefty meal, and then maybe not, you'll be hungry again come 7 or 8 o'clock at night. But if you are feeling the urge to eat at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 3, 5, 7, 8 o'clock throughout the day, that is a sign that your metabolism could use a little bit of work, that you are not adequately nourishing yourself with the meals that you're eating, and you need micronutrients. Because remember this phrase, chronic nutrient deficiency leads to chronic overeating. You are overeating because you are chronically nutrient deficient in macronutrients like proteins, fats, and carbs, or micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals. So if you're experiencing any one of these 4 signs, you get hungry soon after you eat, you are struggling to lose weight or put on muscle mass, you get cold easily, or you're snacking throughout the day, then this is a sign that you are not getting in enough protein. So like I mentioned, track your macros to start. There's a lot of good options out there. Chronometer is a really great website that I believe is free on the app, or you have to pay a little bit, but this is a really great way to just track your macros and just see if you're eating enough protein, because odds are if you're experiencing even one of these 4 signs, then you're probably not eating enough protein each day. And I just want to reiterate, 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight each day. Now, I mentioned ideal body weight. If you're somebody out there that is, your goal is weight loss, and I'm just going to use an example. If your ideal body weight is 150 pounds, maybe you are 250, but your ideal body weight is 150 pounds to be optimally healthy, then you're not going to eat 250 grams of protein. You're going to eat 150 grams of protein. It's whatever your ideal healthy body weight is. And if you're somebody out there that's trying to put on muscle mass, if you're trying to put on 20 pounds of muscle and you are 175 pounds, but you want to be 200 pounds, put on 25 pounds of muscle, then eat 200 grams of protein every single day. There's lots of easy ways that you can do this. It might feel like you're eating a lot of protein. It might feel like you're eating a lot of food, but your body will adapt. Your body will adjust. You'll reset your hormones. You'll not be hungry in between meals. You'll be able to go long periods of time, 3, 4, 5 hours without feeling hangry, Betty White, Snickers commercial hangry. You will be a lot better off if you can start eating more protein at every single meal. Things like ground beef, grass-fed, grass-finished, steak, eggs, raw dairy like Greek yogurt is an incredible source, fish, and a high-quality protein powder supplement. I'm a fan of bone broth. I'm a fan of whey protein if it suits you, and I'm a fan of a beef protein isolate. So guys, if you love this content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button below. We have a lot of incredible content coming out just like this. Be sure to send this to somebody that you know needs to eat more protein than most, and I'll talk to you next time.